96. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I talked to Tony. He was talking about calling up there. I got the broadcast on, but he claimed they was talking about doing sending the invoice or whatever for that resume and take care of it or whatever. That's what he said. And he said it'd be like 20 days. My man, he said, because they was supposed to, that thing was supposed to have been, it's supposed to be 10 days, but they ended up doing it 20 because he said it was more than what it was supposed to be in or some shit. For that, for the seats. Yeah, but I'm like, nigga, that shit don't. How y'all gonna do it?
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And this return is going to be right around the 28-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
He probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he's going to carry that in at contract time. Run after catch.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
1-7, their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now, this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, seems probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a first down.
And he'll be the one in the film session to be saying, hey, run that one back, coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that
2
again.
more time.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he's got room. And all the way down to the 12.
Kill this shit.
A big play there on the catch and run.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, McFarland. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. On the handoff, it's McFarland. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He will return this from deep in the end zone. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he goes down, but not before giving this inside the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Mayfield just getting the play off. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught for Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Browns are back in front. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Grant Delpit, and he returns it into enemy territory. Down. Following the interception, Mayfield buying time to his left.
Oh, shit. He did it.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. Escapes the defender.
Oh, man. I can't believe I threw it across. I didn't even think he would throw it way that way, man. That shit like it was going straight to my guy. Good shit.
Downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. But I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, a run with Breida. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll set up to throw. Check down to Breida. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. back to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Oh, man, what the fuck, man? How the fuck you commit and they still don't even fucking get in there? Come on with that bullshit.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Hey, man. Out of here.
His guys take the lead here by a point. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Damn, fuck they giving nigga that shit.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Browns drive about to get started.
This shit.
And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down.
All do is the same shit.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Mayfield now from the 50. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. A gain of 6 there on first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the 44, Mayfield throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hall. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Nick Chubb, touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Browns have retaken the lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Arcade. Tech.
Line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And some room to work.
What happened to the screen?
Mean potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd and 4. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
That'll be complete to Breida. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Matt Breida. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
This was some bullshit.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. the ground again here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. First down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Oh, my God.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say,
I don't even see how I was done.
You got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Now Mayfield.
That nigga dropped the ball. Oh man, they on some bullshit.
My first thought is surprise because
14 motherfuckers.
around and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
What the fuck happened? Oh my God.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mayfield with it once more. And this is incomplete.
Man, that nigga dropped the QB spy back. Good shit.
Picked. It's 2nd down now. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
One back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Partner's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defense has only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. Let's see now.
Check him out. He's going to sit right over the middle. Watch the middle. Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2.
What? Oh my God, that nigga was on my legs before I even threw the ball. That motherfucker had my legs tangled before I even threw the ball. Oh my gosh, man. Good shit. This some bullshit. Stop this motherfucker, man.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end.
Alright, nigga, let's go. Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Looking to throw. Open man completes it to Claypool. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Try and throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by John Johnson. Johnson jostles free. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 30.
That's what we need.
Another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 12. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they'll get this down to the 10. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
A run for Nick Chubb. They'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Browns appear to be headed to a 9-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
You ready?
Now to kick off after the touchdown.
Say what? Say what?
Run back here down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And it's the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw again. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point safely through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively. They have 3 timeouts, so do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. They'll find Schwartz complete right side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
These guys certainly know what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
SK Tech.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll run it on the toss. A pickup of about 3 yards is taken down at the 31. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So Cleveland...
Good game, bro.